So what do I think the keys to passing are? So I'm talking about, a transgender woman or a crossdresser passing as a cisgender woman. Okay, so that's obviously what we're talking about. So first of all, passing is kind of the wrong word. What you really want to be thinking about, because we're talking about being out in a public setting, right, is what we're really talking about. Because there's a difference between passing, like you're sitting in front of your camera at home taking pictures of yourself, and passing it in that scenario, and you going out of your house to some public place and passing. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. So first of all, passing is the wrong word. What you really want to be thinking about is blending. Okay, you're out and you're blending in. Okay, so let's talk about that for a minute. So if you're going to be blending, then you're pretty much going to be looking like other women look. Okay, the women in your community. So you're going to go to the mall. How are women at the mall usually dressed? Okay, are they wearing big flowy gowns or something? Are they wearing mini skirts almost all the way up to their crotch? Probably not. Are they wearing 6-inch heels? No. All these things they're not wearing. They're really just wearing more normal clothes. They might be wearing a dress, but it's a very casual dress. More likely to be wearing a skirt and a blouse or something. Far more likely than that to be wearing pants. You'll notice that most women, just everywhere you go, are wearing pants or shorts or something. They're probably wearing a more casual shoe, even something like boots or booties or something like that. So think about, how other women, how they're dressed. Okay? You want to dress the way that women usually in your community dress. Not too much, not too over the top. Okay, is all I can say. The same thing would go for your makeup. When you're out places, you want to watch out not to overdo it on your makeup. Okay, you want to have more natural colors, more natural tones. Don't have loud lipsticks, bright red lipstick. Most of the time, don't have bright, eyeshadows and things like that. Stay away from all that. Be careful not to cake your makeup on too heavy. So you really just want to kind of tone your makeup down. You want to put enough on to cover up things like your beard shadow and things, but you don't want to go over the top. Okay? See, one thing I learned a long time ago, and this is what my wife told me. Anything that draws lots of extra attention to you gives you away. Okay, anything that people look at and go, whoa, that'll give you away. You're looking to blend. You're looking for people to honestly, you're not looking for them to look at you and see a woman. You're looking for them to not notice you. Okay? It is really more, what you're looking for. And also I would mention the hair. You might want to, when you're going out in public, you might want to not go too over the top with your wig, and have a good wig. So that's one thing, is you want to think more about blending than, about passing. The second thing is this, and this was a huge pill for me to swallow when I first started stepping out of my house, okay? You really have to accept that you're not going to pass. Okay, you just kind of assume that you don't pass. And that is honestly just kind of typical cross-dresser, transgender thinking right there. Is that's kind of those of us who go out a lot in public, that's how we think. You really need to assume you don't pass. You hope you do. And if someone tells you that you're passing, then that's a compliment. But you're assuming from moment as you're out of the house, as you're going about your life, you're assuming that you don't pass and that nobody cares. Okay? And just kind of hoping that you do. So when you're at home in front of the mirror, then you're thinking about passing. And then when you leave your house, you just are assuming that you're not passing. Okay? And that helps you to relax, to be more safe at times, and just not to worry about it. And I know that sounds kind of counterintuitive, but you really can't pass if you're walking around worried about passing. Okay? Is the thing of it. Now, some practical tips, I would say. Okay, some practical tips of passing. One of the most important things that I think often overlooked is kind of our body shape. That men just have a different shape of body than women. Okay? So obviously, we all want breasts, and you're probably going to buy some kind of fake breasts, like breast pads or something to stuff into a bra. I would watch out not to go too big. That's a mistake that a lot of people make, a lot of cross-dressers make. You shouldn't go past like a B or a C, maybe even. Okay? Depending on your body size. If you're trying to have like double D's or something, then honestly, that's going to give you away, because most women don't have giant boobs. So, just kind of keep a normal size of breast, okay, that what most women would have, that are your body size and your age and stuff. Just have normal breasts. The second thing is, honestly, what's way more important than breasts is hips. Women are just kind of wider down here. And so if you want to widen yourself down here, then the two ways of do that is you can buy padding to wear here, or you can buy cinchers and corsets and things to suck in your waist here, or both. Okay? But you really have to not have a V-shaped body, basically. Okay, the more V-shaped you are, the more honestly masculine you look, and the more you need to round that out, probably down in your hips. Another practical thing, a mistake a lot of people make, is you have to manage your farmer tan. That most guys have a farmer tan. So if you're not able to get out and get rid of the farmer tan through sunbathing or something, which you have to watch it because you don't want to get cancer, I would recommend wearing long sleeves, or maybe down to about here, okay? Because you really want to cover up the farmer tan. Now, something you can wear is a cold shoulder. For those of you who don't know, a cold shoulder is a blouse or something where the shoulder is open. So it's okay to have a tan here and to be white here when you have a cold shoulder, because people aren't really going to notice. The cold shoulder is going to break it up. But you don't want to just have a dress like this, for example, and then a farmer tan. You can see I don't have a farmer tan. So you really don't want to do that, because that is a dead giveaway. Okay? I know I've already mentioned it, but watch out on the makeup. Don't put your makeup on too heavy, because women notice that from a long way off. And, like I said, just kind of assume that you don't and relax. But those are kind of my practical tips about passing. Thank you.